Now, here's a shocker, girls. Looking at busty glamour girls gives men the same high as drinking alcohol, according to scientists. Apparently, the sight of a curvaceous figure stimulates the brain area related to feelings of reward. Experts believe it shows why many men view curvier females as sexier than thinner women. Oh. But how much does it bother us if our fellas look at other women? Zoe?
Well, speaking as a curvy female, no, I don't. Do you know what? It doesn't really bother me, I don't think. I was brought up with my mum, say, watching a TV programme with some 007 man on there. She'd go, oh, God, he's gorgeous. And so that was normal to me. Then I had a relationship with somebody who took huge offence to me actually commenting on anybody, even if they're on TV. So I wasn't allowed to do it. So I was confused whether it was right or wrong, to be honest. But I mean, it's just they can't help it, can they? You've had a conversation with a man who you look into their eyes, you have a conversation, they're going, yeah, well, what I was thinking was maybe if we do that, and they follow a woman, they can't help it because their brains are lower than ours, girls.
Well, actually, to be truthful, they usually look down like that.
Well, they usually
and
talk to
your boobs, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't talk to your eyes. But I had an ex that, in fact, did it all the time. So I don't know what it's like to have a man that you can actually trust.
Are you threatened by, you know, if you came home and your fella was looking at a lad's mag?
I would. Well, I would.
I would.
Yes, definitely.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. I'd rather he took himself off somewhere and did it on his own, whatever it is he's doing. I mean, I think I'd be more offended at the fact that he hadn't bothered to hide it. I mean, I don't mind, like, page 3 and stuff like that, because I think, you know, I mean, and Paul would probably look at that and say, oh, she's got a nice figure, and I'd probably go, oh, yeah, she's got a very nice figure. It wouldn't actually bother me.
But therefore, you would be a little bit threatened if you admitted to watching some porn, say. How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like... I mean, I'm sure in it goes... It doesn't go on in my house. I was just about to say, I'm sure it goes on, but he's watching today. Oh, my... but I think I'd be offended. And I don't think it's like a betrayal or someone being unfaithful. But I don't know.
I agree. I think it actually, what it does, I think it sort of insults you a bit, because you kind of feel second best if you find out that that's what they're doing. And, you know, I find that really...
It's not so much...
rather that than them go off having affairs. It's not really doing any harm.
It's not so much that. I think what's offensive about it is I think my partner's more intelligent than that. I mean, I know if
it's not to do with intelligence.
No, it isn't.
Though, is it?
It isn't.
You know,
well, I'm quite lucky he's not a boob woman anyway, because I wouldn't even be in the race.
Thank God for that.
He's only ever, strangely, is sort of interested in that kind of area when he's ill.
But the thing...
I think it's to do with... It's a mother thing.
It's a mummy thing.
And he says to me, oh, if only. And I'm like, well, I can push them together and make one good one, but...
What it is, do you know what I think? It's a balance. As long as they show respect, you know, they can't... Looking at somebody else is fine, as long as they're respectful to you and not taking it any further, and then that's fine. You know they love you and they're with you.
I just say to Tim, I mean, I just go, oh, you're pathetic, because he tries to do this rubbish cover-up. Like, we're driving along and you can see that, and he does the thing... Why do you have to suddenly sound like you've got TB just because you've seen some girl's bum walk along the road?
But be truthful, we all do it. I mean, we all look at beautiful guys, don't we?
Yes,
so,
yeah,
you know.
and Paul doesn't like it when if there's a naked torso on the telly and I'm just having a bit of a linger. He doesn't like that. It's funny, they don't like it either, do they?
The thing is that what you've got to be careful... You said you'd be cross if you hadn't hidden it, but with another ex of mine, when I went to see him in a show, it was all the girls that if they don't mention things and they haven't talked about them, and then you think, wait a minute, why did you not mention that? And if he was looking at page 3, he'd go, oh, and then he'd say things like, what naked woman that walked through the room?
Yeah,
they're the ones to watch. Anyway, right then, we best...